CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Fisherman suplex. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that
he's going to set him over the top rope with a big clothesline. Now what does he do? He's got the man right where he wants him, in trouble. Across the ring, Eddie gets countered. And he re-enters into the ring. High rent district for CM Punk. From the top, diving double axe handle.
and connects with the kick.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE from the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Absurd amount of agility required there.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Misses the target.
Attack from behind.
Neck breaker. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight. From the top, double axe handle connects.
And I think we all know he only has one thing in mind here.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Flying in like a missile.
Eddie has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal, maybe better.
He counters with a great reversal.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade. But don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
This one is still anyone's game at this point.
Oh, catastrophic damage on the back.
Boom!
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
German suplex.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. effective technique to get out of there.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen. Setting them up in the corner.
Able to push off and avoid that attack.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Turning the tables.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Bam!
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Picture-perfect drop kick.
Hoisting his opponent up. Here comes
And a brainbuster.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag. On the top.
Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here. Oh my God, what a move.
Spiked.
Placing him in the corner. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Bang!
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a double underhook backbreaker. Boom.
And a kick. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Look at the height. Frog splash.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet. Boom! Rearranging those vertebrae.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
A spinning heel kick. Climbing up those ropes now.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done.
Great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
Punk never saw that coming. Oh, beautiful takedown for the victory. His arm shot off the mat before one.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
CM Punk stopped that.
CM Punk looking.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Gets slammed down.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems he's on the top.
Got the knees up just in time.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
Oh, GTS. No way Eddie's coming back from that.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit?
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Two. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner,
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.